Hello guys, and welcome to my home office. So before I go in and kind of give you the official tour of my office, I kind of wanted to talk about my inspiration and just kind of my thought process behind creating a home office in our 2-bedroom apartment. So that's kind of the first thing. We have a 2-bedroom apartment, and if you know, in our first apartment we had just 1 bedroom, and we kind of converted the little kitchen dining area into my office, which was very cute and it worked for the time being. But I'm just so grateful and thankful that I finally have a space to kind of walk into, close the door if I need to, and just sit down and work and not have very many distractions. So I'm so thankful I finally have a space kind of dedicated to my home office. The next thing I wanted to talk about is kind of renter friendly stuff. So we are in an apartment, like I said, so I didn't want to do too many changes. Obviously I didn't want to paint the wall. I believe we can, but then we have to paint it back to the original color, and I'm not trying to mess with that. So I was like, I'm not going to paint the walls, I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I also wanted to make it really simple to convert this room into something else if we needed it to. Like if all of a sudden we needed to have guests stay for a longer period of time, we can make this a guest room very easily. And also, hopefully sometime soon, maybe we can make this into a nursery space. So I really wanted this room to be able to convert to something else very easily, and so I didn't want to do too many things, change too many things to where that would make it kind of difficult. Because we do have other space in our apartment where if I needed to put my office, you know, somewhere kind of more in the living area, I could, because we have like a big dining space, but it's nice to have it in a room for now. Also, there's very limited holes that we have used. Holes are pretty easy to patch up, you know, when you move out of an apartment, and it's kind of a given that you're gonna have some, but I always try to do as minimal as possible. I really like to use command strips, like when hanging these paintings that I'll show you. We tried command strips, which usually they work without fail for me all the time, but for some reason I think what this wall is like made out of, they just weren't sticking, so we did use nails, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, this is very renter friendly, very simple. I didn't change too much. I just wanted it to feel very peaceful when I stepped into here, because work can be very stressful. Being a court reporter, working on transcripts, working on rushes, working on, you know, really hard people talking about medical, very technical stuff with accents, like my job can be very stressful at times, even though I love it. So being a freelance court reporter, I definitely wanted a space that I could obviously sit down and work at, be very efficient, but also be very peaceful when I step into this space, and it felt very personal to me. I also wanted this to be kind of a girly space, because this is kind of my room in the sense of it's not like a living area for Michael and I, it's kind of like my little office. So I wanted to make it very girly and a little bit childlike. And so I don't know, I just feel like I did a really good job of doing that very simply with nice pale colors, and I'm really excited to show you guys kind of the more details. Okay, so the lighting might be kind of weird because it's like midday and I have the window open, so just bear with me, but I kind of want to show you every nook and cranny and kind of what it looks like when you walk into the room. So obviously this is our doorway to the office, and this is kind of what you first see when you walk into the room, which I just feel like is really pretty. I love the lamp in the corner. I knew I wanted something in this corner, maybe a plant or something, but then I really wanted to keep to those very light pale colors, and I didn't really want a stark green. So a standing lamp was perfect. And sometimes I work later into the evening and I don't like turning on overhead lights. If you know me, I have lamps all over my house. So I found that really cute flowered lamp. I think it was from Wayfair. Okay, so this is when you walk straight into the room. You're pretty much in the doorway, and this is straight ahead. And right here I have a cart that is pretty much for my essentials for my job, kind of the bigger essentials that I needed a place for. And I was debating on whether to get kind of cabinetry to put the printer into or something like that to kind of hide it. But again, I wanted this room to be really simple and very minimal in the furniture so that it feels very open and light. And I already had this cart from our old apartment, but it was black, and so black just was not working in this room. And also I painted it to kind of help camouflage it. I actually used the chalk paint that I had used when I painted the top of our nightstands. If you watched that video, I resourced that for this piece as well. It doesn't look the best because it kind of scuffs very easily because it's chalk paint on metal, but if you don't look too closely, I did a pretty good job. And yeah, I just feel like this cart is perfect for my kind of bigger needs. So I do feel like it's camouflaged pretty well, and this corner is just perfect for it. And originally I kind of thought maybe I should put the lamp like in this corner and maybe hide that over there so you can't really see it. But then, you know, when you kind of look through this room, like from this angle, you really don't see this corner. You really see that corner. So I definitely wanted some height and something pretty over there. And then you kind of have to walk into the room and have the door completely open to see this corner. And it doesn't look too bad. I try to keep it kind of organized and minimal. So obviously for my job, I definitely need a really nice printer. So I have that there. I have a proofreading binder here. I also have a pink one that goes right next to it, but I'm using it currently. And then over here I have some stuff to mail out. I usually have extra paper up here, but I don't have it open, and so right now it's like just under there. I have a hole puncher, stapler that I need for working on transcripts. And then this is just kind of a container to hold some extra necessities, but I wanted it in a cute little box so you can't really see it. Again, with my work, I want to try to keep things as minimal as possible. I know with court reporting, things can kind of get out of hand with the amount of equipment that you need, or that maybe people suggest that you need that you don't really need. So I am very minimal with the equipment that I have for my job, and so I try to keep things as like simple and organized as I can so that I don't get overwhelmed. The biggest thing for me in this room is I definitely wanted some artwork on the back wall because there was so much space, and that's what my computer is facing for Zoom depositions and some Zoom like Bible study meetings. Usually people see nothing behind me, which is fine, but I also wanted it to look pretty and just more aesthetic. I've had nothing behind there for months since we moved in, but I finally have these beautiful artworks and I love them so much. And I really wanted to do 3 pieces. I'm not really sure what made me want to do that. Maybe I saw something. I forgot to say this at the beginning, but here are a few pictures that kind of was my inspiration for this room that I found on Pinterest. I forgot to say that at the beginning, but this is kind of the aesthetic that I was going for, and that was very helpful in trying to make some decisions. So if you're trying to decorate something and you just can't pinpoint exactly what you want, look on Pinterest, grab a few different things, and then make it and twist it into your own. Like you will see about these curtains, there was a big issue, but I Pinterest some things and I was able to make it work to my own liking. So when trying to figure out what kind of artwork I wanted, I really wanted some beautiful, simple Christian pieces that also had some color to them. So I went to Etsy to find some prints. And so this can also be more reasonable than, you know, going to a store and buying a whole framed print already. I think it did kind of add up because of the sizes I needed and the frames that I needed, but these frames were off Amazon, the prints are off Etsy. I will link the prints down below because they're just so beautiful and I think everyone should look at them. So I know it kind of has a reflection on it, but I wanted to show you guys each one a little bit closer up. But this one is actually of the story in the Bible of the woman touching Jesus's hem of his garment because she had faith that he would heal her. She had like, I think, a bleeding issue for years and years and years. And I just love that story of her faith so much. And then this pink color was just perfect. So I'm so glad I found that. And then this next one is just gorgeous with just the very simple blue sky. But again, I love the color. I love the simplicity. And it is the verse, John 14:27, that says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you," because I need to be reminded of his peace sometimes when I'm working on transcripts. And then this last one is just so, so cute. And I feel like it ties in really well with the others, even though it is a little bit different, but I love that about it. And it says, "Make me your vessel." And it is just so beautiful. And again, I just found these frames on Amazon. They're kind of like an antique gold. So I've already kind of talked about this really, really cute lamp, and it is pretty tall. I was surprised there was not many choices with like a taller lamp. I guess maybe this is like the average size, but I had to be kind of careful with trying to figure out height. I maybe wanted it a little bit higher, but I think it's perfect in this room, especially when you look like are looking in the room. It's perfect. So cute. I love this lamp. I can't say enough about it. It is just perfect. Okay, this is where the lighting is going to get a little bit wonky because it's coming from over here and I'm kind of filming the window, but I love these curtains that I got a while back. When we kind of first moved in here, I did find these, and it is a very, very light pink with kind of these white overlay flowers that are like velvet material. Just so freaking cute, so perfect with the style of this room that I wanted. But I got home and put them up and realized that they were like 1.5 feet too short. I got the wrong height. I've never done that before. And so the bottom was just so far off of the ground. I'll show you. Now it's fixed and I'll show you guys how I did that. It's still not perfect, but it's as close as I can get it to look okay. But yeah, it was like a lot higher off the ground and it just looked really, really crazy. And also these curtains, I forgot where I got them, but it was where they didn't have a lot of the same curtain. So I couldn't find the height. I think I even looked on their website. I think maybe it was like Home Goods or something. So kind of like where you go, it's one and done. You probably won't see that again. And I couldn't find another height. So I wanted to keep these because I love them, but I was like, I need to come up with some way to lengthen them. And I didn't really want to sew something to the bottom because I just thought that would look a little too homemade. So I was just looking up curtains or something on Pinterest, I can't remember. And I came across these beautiful, cute bow ideas to add to the curtain. And I was like, that's perfect for adding some length. Even if it doesn't hit the ground perfectly, it's gonna add a lot of length and in a really, really cute way. So I was able to find like a really cute blue gingham ribbon and I tied some bows on top and it is just so cute. I feel like it really completes this room, makes it feel extra girly, adds some color up there. I just think it is literally the perfect touch. Over in this corner, I don't have anything other than my pink machine, which is new, so I kind of wanted to show you guys this. If any of y'all have watched my court reporting videos or just are interested in the court reporting series, you will love this because it is a pink machine. Look how cute. I love it so much. I'm still trying to get used to it because it's like a newer version of kind of what I had. I thought it would be kind of perfect displayed in this room as well because it matches so well. So actually on my desk, I don't have much because again, I don't like clutter. And at the end of every day when I'm done working, I try to clean it up like this so that it doesn't get too piled up, which it can very easily. I recently got this from Amazon, which is just a really cute little mouse pad with cute little colors. I had like one before that I've had for years that I just didn't like, but I had found it at Target. So I'm glad I finally upgraded to that. And I just have a little candle over here on a coaster that I use for when I bring drinks in here. But yeah, I really love this desk. I actually got it from Home Depot. I also got this rug from Home Depot as well, which is just so beautiful and perfect for the colors. It's actually like a very light yellow as like the base color. It's so pretty. But yes, I love this desk. Was very surprised that both the rug and the desk were from Home Depot and it was just exactly what I was looking for. So that is it for my home office tour. If there's anything that you guys have questions about or want to know where something is from, just let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed it. I really want to show you guys more of our apartment. I feel like I haven't shown you very much, but we're very much slowly doing each room because it is just expensive to decorate. And I really want to do our bedroom next because we actually don't even have a bed right now. Our mattress is on the ground because our other bed broke during moving and we've slowly just been still using it and it finally like went down a couple weeks ago. So we also currently don't have a bed, but that's okay. We have a mattress. Thank the Lord we have something soft to sleep on. But I'm hoping to do our bedroom within the next few months and that is going to be a really exciting video as well because I do have a little bit more of a plan to do a little bit more than what I did here in our bedroom. But I just wanted to show you guys that you actually don't have to do a lot to make a room feel intentional, special, you know, meaningful and productive. I just felt like it was really important for me, for my job, to create a space that I felt that way. And I'm just so thankful that I was able to do it and so excited to really start working in this room. I haven't had like a major work day yet and I'm actually really, really excited to and just spend some time in this girly room. I'm obsessed. I love it so much. But thank you guys so much for watching my video and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.